Hello everyone, I am Pankaj Singh. Before starting with the 10th episode, we are going to start with the 9th episode. The 9th episode, and it was based on the tricellular model, Hadley cell, parallel cell, polar cell, ITC, regional shift of ITCZ, and ITCZ and its impact on end. First of all, we have to do the question based on it, and here we are able to see that the first question here. Consider the following statement regarding the tricellular model of the atmospheric circulation. First statement says that the Hadley cell operates between equator and 30 degrees. Yes, Hadley cell operates between what 30-degree latitude, equator 2-degree latitude. Yes, and another, the Ferrel cell lies between 30-degree and 60-degree latitude. Statement is correct, and is a thermally direct circulation. No, it is not thermally direct, it is thermally indirect. Thermally indirect circulation. So here it should not be a direct one. So on the basis of that, it should be indirect. On the basis of that, this statement is wrong. So only one statement. Now we are moving towards the next question. In the next question, that we can say that consider the following statement regarding Hadley cell. And here the trade is first statement: trade winds originate from the subtropical high pressure belts and blow towards the equatorial low pressure regions. Yes, from the subtropical high pressure belt to the equatorial low pressure belt in the northern hemisphere as well in the southern hemisphere. So that's a correct one. Another, air rises near equator due to intense heating and creates a low pressure zone. Yes, that is also correct one, because in the equatorial low pressure belt it is an already low pressure because of the heating is there. And then third statement, if I am talking about, the Hadley cell is responsible for the formation of major desert region around 30-degree latitude. Yes, in the Hadley cell, that at the 30-degree latitude, the air is to descend down, and because of that, the water vapor block down one, and those water vapor is not able to go upward, and there is a rainfall is very less, convert into desert. So you can be able to say that all these three statements are correct. Even then, if I am talking about, even again I am saying that each and every question I am giving the answer already related to that, it has been what explained in the 9th episode. If any kind of problem, so please go back and see in the what I said, that what explanation that I have given, and then you can be able to see that why do this answers are. So here next question we are going to see, and here in this one, yes, all the three statements means D option is correct, 1, 2 and 3. And thereafter here the next question here, consider the following statement regarding the Ferrel cell, that the Ferrel cell extends from 30 to 60-degree latitude in both the hemisphere. Yes, it exists in both the hemisphere in this. So this statement is absolutely correct. Second one, it is in a thermally direct circulation driven by the intense heating at the surface. Yeah, and you can say that it is in a thermally direct. No, it is in a thermally indirect circulation. Here in the last question one, we have seen here the same kind of what here in this one, perhaps if we have seen this question here, the same kind of question it was there in that part also. It is in a thermally, Ferrel cell is in a thermally indirect. Ferrel cell, which you can be able to say it is in a thermally indirect. So not a direct one. So here again this statement is wrong, and it is a thermally direct circulation by intense heating at the surface. And then second one, I said that the third statement, surface winds associated with this cell are westerlies blowing from west to east. Yes, it is flowing from southwest, or you can say that west to east. So southwest to northeast it is going, and then remove south and north, left with the, you can say it west and east. So this statement is correct. On the basis of that, option A, 1 and 3 only is correct. So the next one that we are going to see, consider the following statement: air moves from the poles to 60-degree latitude at the surface in the polar cell. Yes, in the polar cell, that the air moves from the, what I can say that, or wind moves from the you can say that pole to 60-degree latitude. This statement is correct. Rising air at around 60-degree latitude is associated with the tropical cyclone. So rising air at 60 degree, there is a formation of not a tropical cyclone here, that it is a, yes, a temperate cyclone, you can say temperate or extra tropical cyclone. So that on the basis of that, this is a wrong one. And then the polar cell is characterized by cold and humid climate. So the polar cell has what is coldness is there, but at the same time the dry, it's not in a cold and humid, but it should be in a dry one. On the basis of that, this statement is what you can say that wrong. So, we can be able to say that which option is correct. So only one is correct. Understood? So the next question that we are going to see, it is about consider the following statement regarding the intertropical convergence zone, that is ITCZ. It is a low pressure belt located near equator. Yes, it is located near equator. It is a low pressure zone, intertropical, where the northeast trade wind and southeast trade wind, or you can say easterly winds, are converging. And then second statement is formed due to the convergence of trade winds from both the hemisphere. Yes, northeast, southeast trade wind, these are converging, because of that it has been formed. It is again, it is correct. The ITCZ is associated with the heavy rainfall and thunderstorms. Yes, in this region the warm heating, low pressure and the warm heating water vapor and warm air goes upward, convert into cumulus and cumulonimbus cloud and causing thunderstorms and good amount of rainfall. So here this statement is correct. So we can say that all the statement D 1, 2 and 3 option is correct. Another that we can be able to see that consider the following statement regarding the seasonal shift of ITCZ. Yes, sir, seasonal shift of ITCZ, that the ITCZ, the IT first statement we are watching, that the ITCZ shifts northward during the northern hemisphere summer due to the apparent movement of the sun. Yes, apparently when the sun moves in the northern hemisphere, ITCZ also shifts. This statement is correct. And the differential heating between land and ocean do not influence the position of the ITCZ. No, it influences. The differential heating between the land and ocean, it influences. So if I am talking about do not, so this is wrong. It influences the position of the ITCZ. ITCZ also influenced by the land and ocean heating. So this statement is wrong. The ITCZ remain fixed near the equator throughout the year due to the constant solar radiation. No, it is never fixed. When the sun goes in northern hemisphere, then it goes into the northern hemisphere. When the sun apparently shifts in the southern hemisphere, it shifts in the southern hemisphere. So it is not fixed. So on the basis of that, we can say that option C, 1 only is correct. Here, that consider the following statement regarding the role of ITCZ in the Indian monsoon. So we have to see that during summer, the ITCZ shifts northward over the Indian subcontinent, forming a monsoon trough. Yes, when it is going into the northern hemisphere, a low pressure or trough has been created by the ITCZ. That is correct statement, and it helps in drawing the monsoon. The monsoon trough helps in drawing moisture laden wind from the surrounding ocean. Yes, this is also correct. And the ITCZ shifts southward during summer, leading to the onset of southwest monsoon. No, during summer it is shifting northward. So on the basis of this southward, this is a wrong statement. So we can say that this statement is wrong, and here we can say that option A, 1 and 2 only is what correct. Now for the 10th episode, we have to see that these are the topics that we are going to see, that the subtropical westerly jet stream we have to see, western disturbance, role of jet stream in the Indian monsoon. Here it is little bit, here it is, and how do it is affecting Indian monsoon. And then Mascarene High, we have to see what is Tibetan Plateau Heating, it is affecting how a monsoon and what is the impact of it. Another Somali Jet or Somali Jet stream. These are the topics we have to see in this episode. And here the first one that we are going to see, that the subtropical westerly jet stream. And you know that the subtropical westerly jet stream, it is moving in the upper atmosphere. It is moving in the upper atmosphere from the west to east, and because of the lofty Himalaya, it has been divided into two parts. It has been divided into two parts. That one, it is in the north of Himalaya, another it is in the south of Himalaya. So when it is moving over the south of Himalaya, this subtropical jet stream causes air to descend down. In that region, air to descend down, and this phenomena exists from the, what I can say, that 15th September to the next year, last week of May. Next year, last week of May. So this thing is there, and when this is subtropical jet stream is in south of Himalaya, then there is what from the subtropical jet stream, air is to descend, and because of that, northern India is under the high pressure. And then you can be able to say, first of all, and this subtropical jet stream also drag what temperate cyclone and extratropical cyclone from the Mediterranean Sea towards India, and it is known as a western disturbance. It is known as what? Western disturbance during the winter period from the November to April month that comes. So here we can be able to see like here from 15th September to the last week of May it exists next year, and then you can say that it is in north of Himalaya and one it is in the south of Himalaya it is happening, and you can say jet stream deflect north of, and then the north of it is south of what also impact of India's weather it is also there, and here we can say that subtropical westerly jet stream from 15th September to the next year last week of May it exists. Jet stream conceptual clarity fast moving, it is what it is this wind which is moving with the 100 to 300 kilometer per hour, very fast moving wind, and it is moving from west to east, and near the tropopause means 9 to 16 kilometer height. It is over there, it is in a tropopause where the troposphere is finishing, at that reason it is moving very fast. And when it is moving, it is bifurcated by the Himalaya in two parts, north and south of Himalaya. Major types affecting India, that subtropical westerly jet stream. So the jet stream which is affecting India, the two jet stream affecting India, it is a subtropical westerly jet stream, and another one I said that tropical easterly jet stream. Here we are giving importance to the subtropical westerly jet stream. In this part we are giving importance to the which one? Subtropical westerly jet stream. Subtropical westerly jet stream, already I have said that it is in a cool air and it is moving from west to east. It is linked to the western disturbance. It is carrying the western disturbance from here and towards the northern India. It exists over northern plain of India. So when it is, I said that it is coming over here from the northwest India to the northern India, they are bringing this temperate cyclone from here. This is a disturbance kind of it, carrying from the Mediterranean Sea, coming from west. This disturbance is coming from west toward the Mediterranean Sea, from that is west is in the Mediterranean Sea. And this is in a temperate cyclone carrying. Temperate cyclone is a disturbance. Therefore, it is coming disturbance coming from west. It is known as a western disturbance in northwest India and northern India. That you can say Punjab, Haryana, UP, Bihar. Even sometimes it is affecting that I said that West Bengal in Assam. In this region also it has causing rainfall during the winter. It exists over northern plain of India, south of Himalayas from the period of 15th September to the next year last week of May. So here we can say that one tropical easterly jet stream is also there. Here we have seen there is one, this is in a kind of what movement of subtropical jet stream, and there is a tropical easterly jet stream. So these two jet streams are there, and then tropical easterly jet stream, it is moving from, you can say that east to west, and it is descending over there. It is, I mean, jet stream always moves in the upper atmosphere, where it is coming from Tibet region towards this one and descend down. I will discuss in this class in detail little bit, but ahead there this topic will again come. So here that I am giving an idea about the jet stream which are affecting India. The two jet stream is affecting India, subtropical westerly jet stream, and then one is in a tropical easterly jet stream. So consider the following statement regarding subtropical westerly jet stream, that it flows from the west to east and it is located near the tropopause. We have to say whether it is right or wrong. Another one, it prevails over the northern plains of India, south of Himalayas during the winter months. So it prevails over the northern plains of India, south of Himalaya during the winter months. That it is right or wrong, you have to see. And it is responsible for bringing western disturbance to north India. So you have to see that which of the statements are correct out of it, and then we will discuss this in the next episode, and that is, you can say, in the 11th episode. Now we are going to see that exactly the western disturbance. This is in a western disturbance topic. In this western disturbance, it's in a temperate cyclone or extratropical cyclone which is existing over, I said that, Mediterranean Sea, and then our jet stream, subtropical westerly jet stream, drags, and then northern India, northwest India, even getting rainfall, and some in the Jammu, Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand. These are the regions getting snowfall. But you must have felt in your life that Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh getting snowfall during the winter month, November, December, January, February, March, April, like that, up to that. This is considered a western disturbance. So here we can say that western disturbance are the extratropical cyclone. It is in a kind of this is going on. It is an extratropical cyclone or temperate cyclone. Originate in the Mediterranean region and moving towards India. Role of, what is the role? steering mechanism means subtropical westerly jet stream act as a carrier or guide, means it is pulling it toward. This is a jet stream, this is a temperate cyclone or extratropical cyclone, this is dragged by, I said that which one? Dragged by subtropical westerly jet stream. Western disturbance travel along the jet stream path into northwest India, Indo-Gangetic plain with rainfall and snowfall. Rainfall, it is in the plain area, and snowfall in the mountainous region. And here you can say that intensification, the intensification of western disturbance intensification, because jet stream is in the upper atmosphere, they used to, what I said, that also diverge away in the upper atmosphere. Air is to move, it is moving very fast. When the jet stream is moving very fast, there is creating low pressure on the ground also sometimes, and it is what I said that dragging, creating more intensity of this one. So intensified this one. So the jet stream provides upper air divergence, enhancing cyclonic activity. So when it is moving fast, then it is also if somebody is, if I'm what I said, that air is moving fast like that, so from here the air is reducing in this part of the body. So similarly, if the jet stream is moving fast to somewhere, it is in a here it is a low pressure creating and upper air divergence created, and more low pressure means more better intensified temperate cyclone, this disturbance. So the disturbance will become more intensified when you can be able to say, like I say, that this subtropical jet stream is creating. Subtropical jet stream is helping in the upper air divergence, because of that intensification of western disturbance take place. Another one, winter rainfall and snowfall, that it causes rain in the Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, UP, you can say that UP, Bihar and all, and snowfall in the Himalayas. And then during the, it is causing agricultural importance. If I say that the rainfall in during the November, December, January, February, this is the time of Rabi crops, and that it helps in the Rabi crops of wheat, mustard and several things. So for Rabi crops it is helping. So we have been able to see this one, and sometimes western disturbance has some negative impacts also. It is an according, I said that hailstones are also there, hailstones. And there is a floods, sometimes very heavy rainfall takes place, floods, and then Himalayas region may sometimes landslide because of the heavy rainfall can take place. So now you have to see the question based on this western disturbance. Consider the following statement regarding western disturbance. They are originated in the Mediterranean region. Yes, you have to see, move towards India as an extratropical cyclone. So you have to understand what is it is in a temperate or extratropical, both are same. They bring winter rainfall to the northwestern India and snowfall in the Himalayas. Yes, whether it is right or wrong, you have to see. They are associated with the tropical westerly jet stream. You have to see whether it is right or wrong. So these statements, on the basis of that we have to give the answer. The next one, role of jet stream in the Indian monsoon. If I am talking about there is when the jet stream, first one I said that role of jet stream in Indian monsoon. First one, it is in a pre-monsoon phase, before the monsoon phase, that March, April, May. You can be able to say that this subtropical jet stream is moving, this subtropical westerly jet stream is moving, you can say that northward, and then north of Himalaya, south of Himalaya, and because of that air is descending, northern India become high pressure. Must be knowing, you have to, it become high pressure. When it become high pressure, then the southeast trade wind, there is a southeast trade wind wants to come this region. Because of this reason, it should be very heated, but here it is in a high pressure, both side high pressure. This southeast trade wind is not able to cross the equator, not able to come here, and then southwest monsoon does not form. The subtropical westerly jet stream existing over the northern India, and it is causing not the southwest monsoon, but before that there is some kind of during presence of subtropical westerly jet stream over India during the winter and early summer, lies south of Himalaya, already you can say lies south of Himalaya, prevents monsoon onset due to the high pressure existing over North India. So you can be able to say this is high pressure, the southwest monsoon wind does not move from high to high, it moves from high to low. So because of subtropical westerly jet stream, and from there the air which is descending down, it is creating a high pressure, and because of the high pressure there is you can say that in the northern India, because of this is in a south high pressure, and then southeast trade wind will not be able to come. There is also high pressure in the southern ocean and not able to convert into southwest monsoon. So it is not able to happen. Southwest monsoon is not occurring until unless for 8.5 months that southwest monsoon does not occur, because subtropical jet stream from 15th September to the next year last week of May it exists. So here it does not occur. But here we can say that this subtropical jet stream in the last week of May or in the first week of June, it shifts north of Himalayas now, and suddenly this region become, northern India become, yes, you can say that low pressure. It is highly heated. It was northern March, April, May, it is very high heat, but monsoon does not come because of subtropical jet stream and their descending air and making it high pressure. But in the last week of May it shifts, and in the first week of June there is a low pressure created over India, and we can say that southeast trade wind waiting with the high pressure. This is a southeast trade wind waiting with high pressure towards the low pressure. When it crosses equator, deflect rightward, and it looks like coming from southwest direction, and it become a southwest monsoon. So first week of June, and in the along the Kerala coast, it strikes the Kerala coast and causing burst of monsoon in the first week of June takes place. So onset of monsoon, if I am talking about northward shift of subtropical westerly jet stream with the summer hitting, subtropical westerly jet stream shifts north of Himalaya, creates low pressure over North India. Just as it is gone away, already it was heated, and then heated air moves upward. Earlier subtropical westerly jet stream descending air blocked the hot air. Now it has moved, hot air started moving on the ground, low pressure created, and then there is southwest monsoon form, and then that low pressure over the North India, and for monsoon winds to come towards in India. Simple, in India should be low pressure, then the southwest monsoon will be in the good intensity will be there. Here you can say that because in the when the subtropical westerly jet source north of India, then this southeast trade wind crosses the equator and deflect what you can say that rightward in northern hemisphere towards this low pressure, and there is coming, it looks like coming from southwest, and it is known as a southwest monsoon. Is it okay? So in this one, that the subtropical westerly jet stream shifts north of India, and then it is causing a rainfall. And here, and we can see like in this region, here now that we have to see, it is about tropical westerly jet stream and then onset of monsoon. It has also effect on the onset of the monsoon. When the tropical in this region, the Tibet region, if I am talking about Tibet region, is highly heated, and then air moves upward, and then when air moves upward in the upper atmosphere, it creates a high pressure, and this high pressure in upper atmosphere 10 kilometer, 12 kilometer, and then high pressure to, and this region has a low pressure, then in the upper atmosphere jet stream started forming, fast moving wind 100 to 300 kilometer per hour, but it deflect rightward and look like coming from east to west, and this tropical westerly jet stream, and then by reaching near Mascarene Island in this nearby Madagascar, it descend down. When it descend down, then it creates a high pressure over there, and it creates a high pressure in this region, and thereafter it is pushing high pressure, and the North India has a low pressure. It pushes southwest monsoon vigorously. And also one more thing, when this air is moving in the upper atmosphere, so it is creating further low pressure on the ground. It creates further low pressure on the ground because it sucks the air. If the air is moving upward like that, then air is going away, and it is, I said, that creating an upper air divergence, creating low pressure on the ground. Further southwest monsoon, it is what I said, that intensified because of the low pressure. So one tropical westerly jet stream is creating high pressure, and on the India it is creating a low pressure and help in the further southwest monsoon to be stronger. And here we can say that onset of monsoon, northward shift of subtropical westerly jet stream. After that, what happened, with the summer hitting, subtropical westerly jet stream north of Himalaya creates a space for monsoon, and then formation of tropical westerly jet stream. Uske baad that already subtropical westerly jet stream is here. Now in the Tibet, the formation of what tropical westerly jet stream, the strong heating of Tibetan Plateau leads to formation of tropical westerly jet stream. It supports monsoon circulation, enhance low pressure over India. It creates what I said, that low pressure over India because of the air it is dragging away in the upper atmosphere. So that is what air is coming from here to fill it. So here it is in the northern India low pressure, and there here it start become heavy nearby Mascarene Island and descend down. It creates a high pressure. So high pressure and low pressure more. Already high pressure low pressure is there after the subtropical westerly jet stream. But this tropical westerly jet stream has created more high and more low, means more pushing and then more southwest monsoon. And you can say that it strengthens rainfall. The strong tropical westerly jet stream causes good monsoon in India, and weak tropical westerly jet stream deficient rainfall. Means if there will be weak tropical westerly jet stream, high pressure will not be that much, low pressure will not be that much stronger, and then you can be able to say that southwest monsoon will be also not good, weaker, it will be deficient rainfall will be there. Here, so here the tropical westerly jet stream from the Tibetan heating, air goes upward creating a high pressure in the upper ground, and then in the upper atmosphere 10 kilometer, 12 kilometer, 13 kilometer, and then start moving in from here, diverging away toward that, and from the Kolkata Bangalore line in the upper atmosphere it moves, and by reaching near Mascarene Island started descending down, and it's creating a high pressure. And when it is moving up above the northern India, that it also suck the air from the ground and creates a low pressure, and that is this high pressure again further southeast trade wind has been pushed as southwest monsoon become stronger. So here now monsoon withdrawal 15th September. Again, after from the first week June to the 15th September, the monsoon will be there. But after that, we can say that again subtropical westerly jet stream will come, because 8.5 months it will remain there. And by the time sun started shifting in the southern hemisphere, this subtropical jet stream has shifted again, come to the northern Himalaya and northern south of Himalaya and northern plain of India, and then again northern plain of India become high pressure. And if it high pressure, sub monsoon will be stopped, and then it has become a high pressure, and you can say that the wind will start moving away from the India. That is known as if it is in high pressure, surrounding region is low pressure, so wind started moving away from India, it is known as a withdrawal of monsoon. So again I said that after the 15th September, southward shift of jet streams will take place and leads to the retreat of monsoon or withdrawal of monsoon. So here consider the following statement regarding the onset of southwest monsoon. Yes, the presence of subtropical westerly jet stream south of Himalaya prevents the onset of the monsoon. If the subtropical jet stream is existing south of Himalaya, it will not allow southwest monsoon. That statement is saying whether it is right or wrong. Then northward shift of subtropical westerly jet stream allows monsoon wind to advance over India. If the subtropical westerly jets north of India, then it will advance over southwest monsoon. So that is talking about whether it is right or wrong. The formation of the tropical westerly jet stream is associated with the heating of Tibetan Plateau. So you have to see which statements are correct regarding that, and then accordingly answer it. I am waiting for your answers in the comment box. Please keep on, I said, answering all those questions. And now we are going to see Mascarene High. Already I have discussed, because of what I said, that the Mascarene High, this region has an Tibetan heating, Tibetan Plateau heating, and then it leads to the formation of tropical westerly jet stream in the upper atmosphere heating. Warm air moves up, create a high pressure in the upper atmosphere, and then very fast moving wind, tropical westerly jet stream east to west, and coming towards this Mascarene Island nearby Madagascar, it descend down, create a high pressure, and there is a low pressure. So there is a subtropical jet stream. So here you have been able to understand the role of Mascarene High helps in the subtropical jet stream, and our trade winds also become southeast trade wind become stronger, and it will push the further strongly and carry more moisture from the ocean, and India will receive more rainfall. And here we can be able to say like you can say that this is the way in the upper atmosphere Tibet highly heating low pressure created high pressure form, and then started moving towards, I said that south, and deflected rightward and started descending over Mascarene High. That you can be able to say that Mascarene is an island group. In this region it is descending, and if it is in high pressure and India has this region has a low pressure, the wind started moving faster and then supporting more rainfall over the peninsular India. So this is the thing that we have seen, that again tropical westerly jet stream, and here you can say that Tibetan Plateau become hot and started moving up, and high pressure in the upper atmosphere, that I have shown you high pressure in the upper atmosphere here. The same thing, high pressure in the upper atmosphere, and then relatively here it is low pressure started moving faster, deflecting rightward, able to reach near Madagascar Mascarene Island group. Here start descending, creating a high pressure, and this side is a low pressure. So that what wind started southwest monsoon has been what I said that further pushed and strongly. Is it okay? So here we can be able to say that one. So Mascarene High, what is this Mascarene High? It is in a subtropical high pressure system. So you can be able to say this region in the southern India, southern hemisphere, it is in a subtrop. You can say that it is in a subtropical high pressure. It is in a high pressure region itself also. So it is in a kind of what subtropical high pressure system. It is located over the southwest Indian Ocean. So it is located over southwest part of the Indian Ocean, southern ocean and southwest you can say, and it is near the Mascarene Islands. What is the role in monsoon dynamics? A source of the trade winds. So this Mascarene Island is pushing the southeast trade wind, yes or not, pushing the southwest trade wind because of the high pressure. So it pushes forcefully southeast trade winds from the subtropical high pressure in this in the South Indian Ocean, and this crosses the equator and turn into southwest monsoon winds due to the Corliss force deflected rightward becomes southwest monsoon. Pressure gradient, you know that yes, because of the Mascarene high pressure become more high pressure, and then Indian region become more low pressure. So the strong high pressure over ocean and the low pressure over the Indian landmass creates a pressure gradient, means change in the pressure, and that drives the southwest monsoon much faster. Another part that we can say that strength determines monsoon intensity. If the Mascarene high pressure is more high and Indian landmass is more low pressure, then it is in a southwest monsoon, it will be more intensified, and a strong Mascarene high, strong winds, good rainfall in India, weak Mascarene high, weak monsoon in India. So we have to see that which options are correct regarding that. That question 4, with reference to the role of Mascarene high in the Indian monsoon, consider the following statements. A strong Mascarene high increases the pressure gradient between ocean, that is an Indian Ocean, and then Indian land, and strengthening monsoon winds. Yes, you have to say whether it is right or wrong. After that, a weak Mascarene high is associated with the stronger monsoon. A weak Mascarene high is associated with the stronger monsoon rainfall over India. It is right or wrong, we have to say. The pressure difference between the Mascarene high and the low pressure over the Indian subcontinent drive the monsoon circulation. So that we have to say that which of the statements are right or wrong. I'll give the answer of these all questions in the what I said that in the 11th episode. Here you have been able to see this one, and now we are going to see Tibetan Plateau Heating. It is again another topic. If somebody is talking Tibetan Plateau Heating, it is associated with the tropical westerly jet stream, and somebody is talking about Mascarene high, it is associated with the tropical westerly jet stream. Miss Tibetan, if somebody is doing yes, Tibetan Plateau Heating, yes, it plays an important role in the Indian monsoon. Yes, if it is highly heated and more high pressure, more tropical westerly jet stream, more higher Mascarene high, and that leads to the more ocean to with the high pressure, and thereafter it is in a pushing the southeast trade wind, and it converts into southwest monsoon. After crossing equator in India will receive more rainfall by the monsoon, and here that is the same thing it is happening. Here it is in a uplifting upward and coming over in the Mascarene Island, it is descending down and in the Mascarene Island nearby and creating high pressure. So here the same high altitude and the average height of this Tibetan Plateau, Tibet Plateau, it is, you know that it is in a 4,000 meter or 4 kilometer around, it is already very high, more heating. The high altitude plateau act as an elevated heat source in summer, and the role in monsoon. The thermal low formation means on the Tibet there is a low pressure formation because of the heat, and then in the upper atmosphere high pressure. The intense heating creates a low pressure zone over the North India, and when it is coming over there, the India also become what I said that low pressure. When the wind, this tropical westerly jet stream moves, again low pressure over northern India and Tibet, and high pressure in the water upper atmosphere. So when it is creating an upper atmosphere high pressure, low pressure on the ground. Now the second part, upper air circulation, it leads to the formation of tropical westerly jet stream. This Tibetan heating, monsoon trigger mechanism. So it is also help in triggering the monsoon, and you can say it strengthens upward air movement and enhance convection and rainfall. So here it is going on and low pressure on the India, and it is in a more convection of warm water vapor and all, and rainfall will occur in India in good amount. This is the Tibetan Plateau heating the same way. Tibetan Plateau Heating, low pressure moving upward, like the same thing that it is there. With reference to the impact of Tibetan Plateau Heating, with reference to the Plateau Heating, consider the following statement. It contributes to the formation of tropical westerly jet stream. Yes, you have to say that whether it is right or wrong. So, Tibet Plateau, high pressure in the upper atmosphere, that is, it is becoming in a tropical westerly jet stream, and here it is coming down, it is creating a Mascarene High again. Here you can say that high pressure, and then this is a boosting southwest trade wind, and then it becomes what I can say that a stronger southwest monsoon over the India. It is a low pressure, because when the wind is going on, then the this wind will what I said that attract more wind from the ground, and there is a low pressure. So, this is a whole are connected, whether I am talking about Tibetan Plateau, tropical westerly jet stream, Mascarene High, all are three are together acting. And with reference to the impact of Tibetan Plateau heating, consider the following statement. It contributes to the formation of tropical westerly jet stream. Yes, you have to say whether it is right or wrong. It strengthens upward air movement and convection over the Indian landmass or Indian region. Yes, you have to say whether it is right or wrong. The Tibetan Plateau act as an elevated heat source during the summer. So, you have to see that right and give the answer, and I am waiting for your answers in the comment box. Please give your answer and give your ideas that yes, you are understanding how much. Yes. So, next one that we are going to see Somali Jet. This is in the similar way during the summer along this because of the trade wind all. In this, there is at lower height, this Somali Jet is forming along. This is in a Somalia country, there is in Ethiopia, there is in Somalia. Along the Somalian country, there is fast moving Somali Jet stream is there, and this Somali Jet stream is pushing southwest monsoon further stronger, and yes, and they carry more moisture from this Indian Arabian Sea, and then India will have received more rainfall along this western Ghat. You can say that a high level of you can say that orographic rainfall, because it is obstructing in the Konkan coast 200 centimeter rainfall, in the Malabar, in the Konkan Kannada coast 200, Malabar coast you can say that 300 centimeter. There is a good amount of rainfall because of the orographic which is taking place. And here the moisture transport Arabian Sea to India, from the Arabian Sea transports, intensification of monsoon. This Somali Jet, it is in a low level Somali Jet, it is known as, it is in at lower height it moves, and it is causing orographic along the western Ghat, and kinetic energy provide engine of monsoon. Means if the faster the wind, more the monsoonal I said that rainfall in India with the kinetic energy of the you can say that monsoon. Is it okay? And here the same thing here, it flows along the East African coast, Somalia. Somalia is in the eastern part of Africa, yes or not? It flows along this Somali Jet or low level jet, it is the East African coast, and roll in monsoon. It transports moisture from the Arabian Sea and all, and carries moisture laden wind from the Arabian Sea towards India. And in the second one, intensification of monsoon, a strong Somali Jet will cause heavy rainfall over India, especially Western Ghat and Central India, and wind strikes Western Ghat and heavy rainfall on the windward side, means orographic rainfall. You must be knowing windward side, orographic rainfall, and along the Konkan, Kannada and Malabar coast, and kinetic energy provide the engine of monsoon circulation, that we have to see. So, on the basis of this one Somali Jet, yes, consider the following statement regarding the Somali Jet. The Somali Jet flows along the eastern coast of Africa during the southwest monsoon. Yes, you have to say whether it is right or wrong, and it is in an upper level. It is whether it is a low level or upper level, that you have to remember. It is an upper level jet stream that strengthens winter monsoon. And third statement, it transports moisture laden winds from the Arabian Sea towards the Indian subcontinent, and this way you can be able to say that these are the options are. Accordingly, I said that give the answer, and I am waiting for your answers for you in the 11th episode. In the 11th episode I will only give the what is the right answer of it. There will be not be explanation, and then explanation will be in the this is the 10th episode. So again we can be able to say that we will meet in the next episode of the 11th with the other topics. Then till then,
for more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.